Welcome again to this super short set of small lecture about rapid prototyping. Now we're going to talk about glue. There is actually in the country of glue the good guys and the bad guys. For rapid prototyping, the good guys are the glue that you can remove easily and that will fill holes and that can make resettings doable. One of the best of it in that spirit is actually that kind of tack that you've got probably in some student room and that is used most of the time to glue the posters on the wall. It's very inefficient as glue, but super efficient to make the position of two objects together setted. Let's say, for instance, we want to set the position of that against that thing. We can use that tack and use it like that. So in 1 second, you get a position you're interested in. The only problem is that you will make it work like that, but you will not be able to make it right. Means it's not robust enough. So you'll have to find a way to fasten it definitely. But before showing you how to fasten it definitely, let's talk about the bad guys of the glue. Here is the bad guy. In terms of rapid prototyping, in other kind of usage, it's a very good guy. So that kind of glue that you know as, for instance, commercial name super glue, which is actually cyanoacrylate, is a glue that is efficient, fast, but not resettable and not removable, so not really usable for fast prototyping. It cures with the moisture in the air, and it can even be used to stick part of what's the name of that? La peau. Skin together. 3, 2, 1. And it can even be used to glue the skin against the skins. So sometimes it's even used as a resettable to reset the skin when you got a cut, for instance. It's very useful for that. But for rapid prototyping, it's not useful. So it's going to be the bad guy in rapid prototyping and the good guy in regluing the skin sometimes. But sometimes it can be also the bad guy in regluing the skin if you don't want to glue the skin. This kind of accident happens sometimes. So not usable for rapid prototyping. The glue that is the most usable for rapid prototyping is actually that one, the hot glue, the hot melt glue. Once you've been trying that once in your life, you will never stop it. It's just like super fun. And it's very efficient. Let's take again that sample we've been talking about where we want to stick that against that using that small sticker. Yes, at that moment we can make the position like we want, but we cannot fasten it forever. If you're using the hot wire, the hot glue, the hot melt glue, then you will be able to fasten it together forever. And it's certainly not 100% resettable, certainly not 100% removable, but it's very easy to use. I saw very often students using, for instance, that kind of hot melt glue to even create part from nothing. So let's say, for instance, you want to assemble that against that, and you've got a small distance in between. You simply fill with that glue, and then you're going to create a third part that is going to assemble one part with the other part. This definitely is very usable for rapid prototyping. And last but not least, it's not expensive at all. Amongst the other glue, you've got that kind of glue or that kind or that kind that cannot really be used for rapid prototyping, but I'm just showing you this glue because they've got one of the quality of the rapid prototyping glue. They can fill holes. This one, as we told previously, cannot fill holes. All the parts you are gluing together, they have to be sticked one against another if you want that glue to be working. With that kind of glue that is actually acrylic dispersion, or that kind of glue that is actually a acrylic glue, or with that kind of glue that is actually a kind of silicone glue, you can fill holes. And this is interesting, but definitely these three ones are not the candidate perfect for rapid prototyping. Rapid prototyping will more use that kind of tack and that kind of hot melt glue. So thanks for watching.